Hi, this is Alan Steves, an online teacher with the province of New Brunswick, with a trick to help you alleviate those problems you've been having with Smart Notebook when using a Wacom, or as you would pronounce it, a Wacom. So teachers have been having some trouble, at least here in Anglophone South, with using the Wacom, the Bluetooth Wacom, with the Smart Notebook software, especially when recording. The Smart Notebook software tends to freeze up. Now, considering that we're using Smart Notebook 11 that was released in 2013, it's 7 years old, so it's a little bit dated. And so with Windows 10, there seems to be some issue. So here's what I suggest you do. Log in as an administrator. In other words, here in Anglophone South, you know what I'm talking about. You log in as your local.admin. If you don't have your password for that, contact the IT department and they can reset it for you. So it's not your regular credentials, it would be local.admin here in Anglophone South. It might be different in other districts. Then, once logged in as local.admin, go to your File Explorer, which I already have open here, and go to your C drive, Program Files, go down to Smart Technologies. You may have more than one folder here, but go to Education Software, scroll down and find notebook.exe, right-click on it, and troubleshoot compatibility. Don't worry about the run as administrator. If you're using your regular credentials, it won't work. You need to do it through local.admin or your admin account. Troubleshoot compatibility. Now, we've tried different settings, and the one that seems to work is we're going to go to Troubleshoot Program so we can manually enter it. Choose the program worked in earlier versions of Windows but won't install or run now. And next. And then let's choose Windows 7. That one seems to work. I'm guessing that Windows XP would probably work too, but in any event, here we go. So we're going to test the program. Now you could have your Wacom hooked up and you could test it with that if you want it to, or you can just do it with your mouse. Mine's automatically activating because I don't use this program very often. But here we go. And an issue that the teachers have been having, and if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're having it as well, is you're drawing or whatever, and maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds into working with it, everything freezes up. You can't access these anymore. You try and draw, nothing happens. So, you may want to try it for a minute or two. That's up to you. But at the end of it, close it. Don't save the file. Go to Next. We'll say yes, save these settings for this program. We'll click Close. And from here on in, it should work. I'm going to open up Notebook again without right-clicking on it. And so you can open it up from your usual location. Here it comes. You could test it out with your Wacom, with your smart recorder, if that's what you want, which you would find here, and your recorder. So that's what a lot of teachers have been doing, is recording their sessions. Mine will open up eventually. Well, here it is. And you could try recording as you... it doesn't matter what display, but... So I'm recording. For some teachers, this remains docked somewheres on the top. So you can figure that one out. And at the end of it, we close it, say no, and Let's see if we get another message. But it doesn't appear like we will. Oh, here we go. This is what happened earlier. So this message did come up. I was wondering if it would come up again. We'll say yes, this program worked correctly, and we are good to go. So give that a try. This is working for teachers here at Kennebecasis Valley High School, and I'm guessing that this may be the fix for you as well. As far as using local.admin goes, one thing that I wanted to note is that you probably won't have access to your OneDrive unless you log in. So ideally, if you're recording anything or working in Smart Notebook, I would save it to a jump drive, and then when you're teaching the students later on, you could log in with your regular credentials and use that particular file and annotate it. But that seems to be the fix. Hopefully this works. Leave me a comment if it fixes it. Leave me a comment if it doesn't, and if we can figure out a better solution, we will.